Okay, today I'm going to give you a little introduction to some of the PARCC tools that can use or will need to use during the PARCC test. If you navigate to the Village School site, I put a link right on the left-hand side called PARCC. This is going to open up a Google document, and it has a bunch of links that I borrowed from the PARCC site that we can use. And the first thing we're going to start with is this Test Navigation 8 tutorial. So if you click on the link, it's going to launch it. We're going to click Start Test Now and click Start Session. The next few pages will show up and give you a basic introduction of what the tools are and how they use them, but I'm going to be explaining a lot of those myself, so I'm going to skip ahead to a few pages. You, of course, are welcome to go to these and look at it yourself and take your time and try it. But I'm going to start here with question 1 of 11. And this just gives you a little bit of time to practice and to use the tools and apply them. I'm going to start by going up here. Right now it says guest. When you actually log in on the real test, you will have your name up here because you'll be logging in with your own personal username and password. But right now it just says guest. So I'm going to click. I'm going to start with change background and foreground color. With the PARCC test, you have the option of changing a bunch of colors. You can choose and see which one you like the best, or don't even touch it at all and keep the colors that they give you. Once you choose a color, just click Continue. You can change it on this practice test numerous times, but on the real test, once you make a choice, you have to stick with it. You're not allowed to change it for this section of the test. So make sure that you pick a choice that you're going to be happy with. I'll just keep this one. In addition, there are some other tools up here, like the magnifier. The magnifier is for someone that really needs some text very, very large, that's visually impaired in some way, other than just needing just regular glasses. So in this case, most of our students are not going to need this ability, but it is there for you to check out and use and know that it does exist. I'm going to click up here and now disable my magnifier. Next, under the magnifier is Show Line Reader. This allows me to move this box and only show one line at a time, or I can resize it to show just a small section at a time. I can even drag this window down a little bit to mask off more of the page. So if you have trouble reading on the page, this will help you line by line as you move it through the document. So if you find that helpful, feel free to use this tool. If it's not something you think you'll like or need to use, you don't need to use it. I'm going to hide that now, hide my line reader, and then there's one other one called answer masking. This answer masking hides, at least temporarily, the answers for the question. This will allow you to devote your full attention to reading the question, and some of you might even like trying to figure out what the answer is or coming up with your own answer before you look at the options down below. Once you're ready to look at the options, you can simply click the icon over here on the right, and it will reveal what the answer is, or a potential answer. I'm going to reveal another one, and another one, and another one, so I can see them all, and at any point, I can continue by clicking and hiding in any order. If I wish to stop using this feature, I can simply go back up and disable answer masking. Once again, that's a feature you might find helpful, or it might be something that you don't feel that you need, but at least you know it exists and you can practice using it. The rest we have up here are a bunch of tools, like the calculator. So if there's a time when you need the calculator, simply click on it, and you can actually move it around. You could do a simple calculation and find out what the answer is, and that hopefully will help you solve the problem. Most of these tools up here kind of act like an on-off switch. For the calculator, I can click the X, or click it one more time and it goes away. Click it again, it comes back on. So it's like an on-off. Next is the protractor. If you do need a protractor for a certain question, you can put it on the page, and these big handles on the side will allow you to rotate it if you need to for the given question. So I'm going to put that away by clicking again. There are also two rulers, one for centimeters, and I can rotate this one as well. And there's also one that uses inches. Remember, when you are measuring, to line up with 0. Most of the time we're going to be starting with 0. There's a little part of the ruler that begins over here, but that's not actually where the measurement starts. So if you notice, I'm measuring this line with the 0 right exactly where it starts. Okay, I'm going to click to take that away. Another feature that I love is called Answer Eliminator. So if you know this question, I forgot to click it. If you know this answer and this answer are definitely incorrect, I can block those out, and now I can give my full attention to A and D to see which one I think is correct. If I make a mistake and block out something with a red X that I think now is correct, I simply click it again and it takes it off. Once I'm done and ready to select an answer, I want to get out of the Answer Eliminator, and that will automatically select my pointer. And now I can answer because A is the correct answer, and I'm going to move to the next page of my tutorial. This will take me to the calculator. Let me go back just for a second. There are some other features up here that we're going to go to in a second part, the flag and review. But so far we basically got to many of the features listed here. So I'm going to stop, and good luck with the PARCC, and enjoy using some of these tools. Give them a try.